One of our sons is autistic with a PDA profile and is hugely pressure sensitive. But this year, we have had a better year than the last 3 or 4. And so we're going to share with you the things that we have learned that have helped our home life and his school life. Number 1, and the biggest one, reduce all demands. Wherever possible, reduce them. And this is something that has taken me a very long time to understand, because a demand isn't me saying, oi, put your socks on. Obviously, that is a demand. But demands are also pressures that he puts upon himself. So if he knows that the homework is due in on Monday, he automatically doesn't want to do it. So with that homework issue, what we've actually done is put an end date. And when we say it's your choice, you don't have to do the homework by that end date. But if you don't, they're probably going to give you a detention, or you're not going to feel great about yourself, but it's still your choice. But we've actually given him his own homework schedule so that within the days he can choose and he can move things around so that he can fit the homework in whenever he wants to do that. And if that means sacrificing a dishwasher that day, because obviously we have an at-home rota, we're a big family, or if it means sacrificing, I'm not going to tidy my room that day, then we accept it. And it's really, really working. It's also important to say at this point in the video, if you are an old school parent, or if you are a parent who doesn't believe in pressure sensitive parenting or gentle parenting, this video, in fact, this entire page is not for you. So wish you all the best. Good luck. See ya. We learnt about the death spiral. Now, we call it the death spiral because that's how it feels sometimes. And it's when I don't shift my mindset, I don't shift my language, and I double down in the old school parenting fashion. And essentially what it means is that Herbie just doesn't meet my demand or doesn't meet my expectations. He gets upset, gets into meltdown, and then we end up in this horrendous death spiral. Now, it's explained a whole lot better in this incredible book. And this is called When the Naughty Step Makes Things Worse, by Dr. Naomi Fisher and Eliza Fricker. It's amazing. I got this from them at a conference, but I know you can get it online. They are not like the majority of children. It puts them into fight or flight. It puts them, any kind of pressure puts them into an active mode, and it doesn't help them. It pushes them further away. And a couple of years ago, I would say that my son and I were very distant from each other. And it was constant fighting. It was me trying to be the mum and pushing down on him. I'm in control. I'm your mum. I'm above you in the hierarchy. And it's taken me a couple of years of research, reading books like that, to realise he has no hierarchy. He sees everybody as equals. And so how would I feel if he spoke to me in that same way? I'd be utterly mortified. And so I've realised, okay, we need to respect him. He's a pressure sensitive child. We need to talk to him in the way that we would talk to another adult or a staff member or a friend. Level playing field. And it's helped us so much. And the last one from me today is going to be pick your battles. This is so incredibly hard for me because before I had our pressure sensitive child, I was very much of the mindset, if my children are under my control, then I am a good parent. If my children are doing exactly what I say when I say it, then I'm a good parent. Actually, for our family, that's not true at all. My son's mental health was really, really struggling. And the more I seemed to add pressure and the more I seemed to try and add control to support him, the worse he got, the more distant he got. And I just felt like we lost our relationship for a very, very long period of time. So now I've learned to pick my battles. He is occasionally rude to me. He is occasionally responding with a tone that I don't really want to accept. And inside I'm thinking, but I only ever kind of talk about the ones that really matter. I only talk about the things that are really, really bad. And for me, it's the non-negotiables like law and safety. You know, I don't care whether he likes those or not. If he's got to abide by the law and he's got to be safe, right? That's just common sense to me. But occasionally if he replies, you know, when I say, do you want pasta? And he says, no, thanks, you stanky toe. Whereas before I'd have gone, how rude, you can't talk to me like that, I'm your mother. I let it go, I don't care. I now have actually become quite fond for the name Stanky Toe. So if you have found this useful, if you have a child with a PDA profile, or you think they have a PDA profile, if you have a pressure sensitive child, and if you want to stop this endless arguing and you want to actually just get a better relationship with your child while still achieving, by the way, because he won't like me for saying this, but we've got his results and we've got his report. Not only is he one of the highest academic achievers in his year, yes, and his attendance is quite low, by the way, because we're accommodating his needs. So I'll leave that there. But he's also not getting into too much trouble. He's doing as best he can. You know, things are going okay. So follow us. We're going to share with you the highs and the lows. We don't ever tell you it's good when it's not. Believe me, I've been on here crying too many times. People will tell you that. But if you ever want an honest opinion, and if you ever want to know that you're not alone, follow us. It'd be great to have you. We specialise in the beautiful autistic brain, ADHD, Tourette's and PDA. Be great to have you.